Welcome to the 2025, what month are we in? September ban list. We've been waiting for this ban list for a very long time, and ultimately we have been waiting for the reaction because that is what ban lists are all about. It's about reacting. It's not about playing the Yu-Gi-Oh card. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so it's been a long morning. I already tried to get the Joey shoes so I could be Joey Wheeler in real life. And of course, it's this whole like weird situation where you have to get in this queue. And of course, nobody actually gets the shoes that they actually want, even though they cost $210, which is an absolute ridiculous price for shoes to begin with. And then you have to wait and then never get the thing that you want. So I've already had that happen this morning. I was getting ready for CollectCon. I'm about to leave. I'm like, oh, didn't get the Joey shoes. I'm going to have to pay $500 on StockX or some other site to get them, or eBay or whatever. And then, of course, I'm about to walk out the door. I'm literally leaving. I was leaving. I was bringing everything down to the car to leave. And then, of course, I see ban list stuff. So ban list reaction. I couldn't leave the state before doing a ban list reaction because this is the most important thing that I do. It's ban list reactions. I mean, it's not openings. It's not master duel. It's none of that. It's ban list reactions. That's why I'm here. It's the TCG. That is how I make my living. That's how I make the bread. The ban list. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Why does this ad blocker keep popping up? I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's switch on over so you can actually see the screen because that wouldn't be the first time that I've done that. I thought I had this set up. Oh, wait, here we go. Turn that on. And yeah, this is live, by the way. You guys getting excited? That is the wrong, that's the wrong one. How about that one? Okay, boom. Live production because otherwise we don't have time to get edited. It's live. It's right now. The ban list is out. You guys can play with this ban list. Well, actually not yet. Not until September 15th. So you have 3 days. Start with the unlimits. I got a little tiny peek at this picture. So I saw a glow up bulb, which, I mean, glow up bulb came out like 25 years ago. So what, is there a really big deal? Masterpiece, the Drew Draco Slaying King. They already like unbanned this guy and then they moved him to 2 and yada, yada, yada. It's Masterpiece. He's in a really old deck. Yeah, sure. He's a great card. He's really cool. He has 2950, so he loses to Blue Eyes. So I mean, come on, and that's, you know, half the time. All right, Morphing Jar! We finally have a Dual Monsters card. Yeah, oh, by the way, since we're, you know, let's get a little crazy. That didn't work. Let's just get a little crazy here since it's on Twitter. Morphing Jar has finally returned. Is anyone going to be playing Empty Jar? I don't know. Is anyone going to try to Cyber Jar, Morphing Jar? Because Cyber Jar is at what, 2 or something like that? I don't know. So Morphing Jar is back. You get your TP2 Morphing Jars, get your Genzo Jars. They're going to be really relevant in this upcoming meta. Probably going to win the YCS, and then next year probably going to win that. So yeah, very amazing. Phantom Sky Blaster, cool. Legendary Collection GX, Secret Rare, very nice. Snake Eye Ash, about time. I mean, come on, Snake Eye. Seriously, people are still playing that? That's not even good in Master Duel anymore. Yeah, actually, it's pretty good. But Snake Eye Ash, Snake Eye Poplar. Yeah, okay. So Snake Eye, not that relevant because guess what? The new and improved cards, like the Blue Eyes deck, I mean, just dominates this deck, right? Obviously, Blue Eyes and that other thing, the Primites. Yeah, way better. Okay, no. But seriously, let's keep going. Dragonic Diagram. So that and Masterpiece are back. So there you go, Draco fans. All right, very cool. Lightning Storm. I didn't even realize this was limited. Board Breakers, I guess. They're pretty good. This thing now has 9,000 prints, so you're going to be able to get all 3 of yours for about 50 cents each. So that's good news. If you want to have 3 Lightning Storms, it's not going to cost you an arm or leg anymore. It's going to cost you nothing because of Rarity Collection 25. Zodiac Barrage. Zodiac. Wow, that is an old deck. That's actually that relevant, huh? Zodiacin. Okay, yeah, I love that. Love that card. Love everything about it. Yep. No, I don't. No. Okay, next. Semi-limited. Branded Fusion. That's the only thing. Wait. Branded Fusion? I thought Branded was trash. Sorry, Branded fans. Yeah. Yeah, this is okay, look, Branded Fusion, here's why this is relevant, okay? This either went from 3 to 2, and that's because it was too powerful, or it went from 1 to 2 because it wasn't powerful enough, okay? Let's go to the limited cards. Here's where it gets serious. All right, Ryziel. Okay, Ryziel, new popular, yada yada deck. Very cool, very awesome, very powerful. So that's why that's got to be limited. Malice Dormouse. Look, half these cards, I'm pretty sure, were in the Mega Tin. So like, all right, time to check these off. Let's get these limited now. Now that we've reprinted them, everybody bought the Mega. Well, some people bought the Mega Tins. Not that many people bought the Mega Tins. Let's get these out. Malice, goodbye. We got all the new cool stuff coming out in Doom and Dimension and whatever that next set's called. It's like something Revengers or something, Phantom Revengers. Yeah, we got to get all this crap out of here. Now that all the old stuff. Goodbye. We reprinted you. You can go. Vanquish Soul. Same thing. It's like, yeah, we got some value out of you. It's time to limit you. Lacrima. This was banned, I think. So this is actually, here's the problem. First of all, I'm a ban list expert, so don't get too crazy. But then there's two ban lists. There's Master Duel and there's the TCG. So wow, they're really trying to confuse me here. But Lacrima, this can come back now because of the new time rules. Because with the time rules, you can't just Lacrima for game because the match ends immediately. You know, you can't just get to that last part and then, well, all right, we're in extra time. Whoever gets the first damage wins. And you Lacrima. Guess what? It can come back now because that can't really happen as easily. So that's, I see what you're doing, Konami. I see what you're doing. And Link Karibo! It's about time. Link Karibo returns from the depths of destruction. The legend. He is finally here. A level 1 Link 1 has finally returned to the field. And he can be summoned. And he can, when you declare an attack, make the attack damage 0. And then he can tribute it, or he can tribute a level 1 to come back from the graveyard. And he can do it all over again. Wow, that's amazing. What an amazing card. Summon Sorceress. You're going to summon this Sorceress? Yeah, you are. Okay, Herald of the Arclight. Synchros being relevant in 2025? Kind of crazy. It almost feels like the Duelist Genesis is just released. Herald of the Arclight, limited to 1. Just such an amazing card. Wow, it's Herald, it's Arcan. Zodiac drop. Wow, why are all these Zodiac cards banned? Or like even on here? The Xyz are just running rampant, huh? The Zodiac Trident. I remember the good old days when it was like Zodiac thing, attack directly, then put on Zeus on top of them, 4 materials, blow up everything. Then they try to chain to you, blow up everything again because you got 4 materials. Yeah, good times. Crystron Inclusion. I'm including this in my video, Crystron Inclusion, but I have never heard of this card in my life, except for that time when I heard of it. Obedience School. Now this has like the big, the behemoth, the king of all animals on there, or whatever his name is. I just recently, actually, I was supposed to post this today, my Wheeled Anime video with Doug Dizif, King of Wheels, where I played as, come on, Jaden, I totally like, totally licious, man. I gotta summon my big koala. I can't remember exactly, something like that. It's kind of how his voice goes. And now that reminds me of all the cards I was looking at doing that episode yesterday. So that's going to come out tomorrow. Sorry, Banlist ruined that for all you Wheeled Anime fans. But Obedience Schooled, very cool. Stake your soul! I don't think I will, actually. You know? With my record in dueling, I think it'd probably be a bad idea to stake my soul. I'm not going to lie. If I had the Joey Wheeler shoes, though, and I had that luck, Nike, I'm talking to you, if I had those Joey Wheeler shoes, I could probably stake my soul. But guess what? You got a stupid drop that I entered in the first 10 seconds, and guess what? I still didn't get nothing. I didn't get nothing. I didn't get the drop, okay? I'm annoyed with Nike, Nike. Don't even think about trying to sponsor me, okay? I know you wanted to, Nike. Solemn Judgment. Judgment at 1? Whoa, Solemn Judgment. Wow, it's crazy how 2002 staple, that thing has lasted until 2025. It's still on the ban list. That shows you just how good that card was. Pay half your life points. At the time, you're like, 4,000 life points? That's insane. There's no way I'm going to do that. It's still good in 23 years. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how good it is. All right, the Forbidden cards. Here's where I get serious. Here's where it gets serious, everybody. Everybody ready? Drum roll, please. I got to go to Atlanta Collecticon, so we got to hurry up. What's it going to be? Who got banned? Is it... We didn't get Pot of Greed back. Maybe next time. 4 cards. Moon of the Closed Heaven. Okay, wait. Interesting, because we did a lot with that Snake Eye stuff, unbanning stuff, and they're like, Moon, yeah, you're going to... I guess that's Fiendsmith's and Snake Eye. That's irrelevant these days. Okay, Splash Mage. The Mage be splashing. Link 2. Very powerful card. That's why it's banned. That's why you had to ban it. A little too powerful because it's splashing. It's maging. King of the Feral Imps. Really? This card again? King of the Feral Imps? Yugi? Yugi was that powerful. He was ahead of his time. Now we're banning King of the Feral Imps. In Yugi's day, he was just playing Feral Imps. His Feral Imp had a horn, and it was a normal 1300 attack monster, okay? And he was straight up using it. He could use as many as he wanted. He didn't have it on the ban list. Another instance of Yugi cheating back in the ass. Crazy. All right, number 67, Paradise Smasher. Okay, I got beef with this. I pulled 2 of these suckers in collector rare, and they were worth less. They were worth like $7. I don't know if I even sold them for $7. And it's forbidden? It was that good of a card and I couldn't sell it for $7? What is happening? Justice Hunters. I thought I pulled a crappy card because it was like $30 on pre-release and I put it on $30. And then when it first came out, and then bam, it was down to $7. I'm like, this card must be horrible. Well, apparently not. It's forbidden. Are you serious? Once returned during your main phase, you can detach 2 materials from this card. Each player rolls a 6-sided die twice. The player with the higher total cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack until the end of the turn. Speaking of Joey Wheeler, it all comes full circle. If I had the shoes and I had Paradise Smasher, I would never lose a duel. I could stake my soul. I could throw out King of the Feral Imps or just regular Feral Imps like Yugi. This is insane. Once per turn, if either player rolls a 6-sided die, I can't read that says because it says example above it. While this card is material, you can treat one of the results as 7. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, so it's kind of random, but I guess if you have a card that like makes it work every time, then you literally turn off all effects, which is, yeah, that's good. That's really good if you can't use effects in Yu-Gi-Oh! 2025. Absolutely insane ban list. Crazy stuff. Let's see what the comments had to say. Triff said, hi, did you forget a link too with 1800 attack by chance? No, they didn't. They didn't forget anything. It's on here. They would have shown us. If they forgotten it, then we would know, right? Okay, Christian dying for the sins of K9. There's not a single K9 card on here. There probably is, but they don't say K9. Okay, Branded Fusion to 2. Let's go. Okay, I just figured out Branded Fusion went from 1 to 2. Very nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's the list. I think we had a very powerful analysis there. I think this is going to shape how you guys duel in the future of the meta. Good luck on all your future YCSs, your regionals, your locals, and of course Nats and Worlds next year. Because everything I said right here is going to be the origin of how you win. So you're going to start here and it just like grows and it becomes, oh yeah, it all started at that point in the what do they call it? The multiverse, you know, all of the universes collided at this point right here. And all these times, like you losing at your locals, your X2 you drop, your X3 at regional. Oh, they changed the time rules. All that stuff is all in these different time paths. And they're all colliding into one moment was when you watch this video and you become a great duelist in the future. And you win everything. You win YCS. You top 8 because that's the only top cut there is anymore. And then you go all the way to the championship and you become the next Jesse Cotton. You're welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys. Oh, subscribe next time. Peace.